Welcome, 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 welcome to the Rap Jux podcast. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Rap Jux podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Prophet, host of the Rap Jux podcast, coming at you again with another hot take, hot video, hot rap on what's going on in music today and on hot topics around the world. For those of you who's new, I basically give my take and my rap on basically things surrounding rap music, entertainment, and just about politics, gossip, whatever's going on in the world today. And for those of you that's been rocking with me, was Zam. Yo, we talking about Snoop Dogg's Missionary album, an album that was dropped this past December the 13th, Friday the 13th to be exact. Produced by Dr. Dre, features produced by Dr. Dre, features 16 tracks that, man, I'm kind of liking. I'm on my third, maybe fourth listen of the album right now, and I got an album review coming up soon. But I just wanted to, touch on the, give some thoughts about the album, and like I always do, add a little conspiracy into it. So 16 tracks, start all produced by Dr. Dre, and then it starts out with an intro called Foreplay, and I'm not gonna go over each song, but I'm gonna just pick out some notable things and just talk about some notable things. But yeah, it starts out with the intro, and then it goes into a song called Shangri-La, where it Dre samples De La Soul, Steak. I think that's Stakes is High track. Yeah, I believe it is Stakes is High. Dre samples Stakes is High, and Snoop does his thing on there as well. But I noticed something that stuck out to me was that Dre's name is on every song, as if he's a writer on the song. I don't know if that's something new with hip hop or rap music nowadays, where as a producer, the producer's name is on every track, along with the rappers. But that's something that stood out to me. Dre's name is on every track. But he does rap on a few joints on this album itself. But I thought that was kind of strange that his name is on every track. And it just made me to start thinking about something. This album kind of eerily, like, not sonically, but just reminded me of Biggie Smalls. And I'm going to tell you why. Biggie Smalls' Ready to Die album. It features 16 tracks just like Ready to Die. Ready to Die, I believe, is 17 minus an intro and minus a bonus track. So it's about 16 minus the intro and the bonus tracks. Besides the posse cut featuring Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent, and Dre, the only other rapper featured on the album is Method Man, similar to Ready to Die. That's the only rapper that's featured on Biggie's Ready to Die album. Throughout the album, Snoop references Big several times. On one of the joints, he even kind of does the same flow Big did on the Bone Thug song. When he comes in, "Oh, I'm in dangerous," Snoop quotes, and I guess big up Big throughout the album. On the posse cut that I was talking about, the song is titled Guns and Smoke, and it features Big saying gun smoke, Big's voice on the song. So it's a lot of parallels to that Ready to Die album. And I don't know if Snoop was channeling Big when he decided to do this album, but I just thought that was kind of something that kind of stood out to me. Another thing that kind of stood out, Snoop, I don't want to say he dissed Jay-Z directly, but he said something in one of the songs, on one of the joints, where he says he's about gin. He's about the gin and juice, not the Douce. And Douce, for those of you who don't know, Douce is the cognac brand that Jay-Z started. So Snoop kind of basically, most people would take that as a diss. And I was like, is that a diss? I don't know. But, Dre and Snoop has a drink out in stores now called Gin and Juice. So it could be another way for him to, just sell their product. But did he have to throw the Douce under the bus to boost up the Gin and Juice? Man, I don't know, but the album sonically sounds great. Lyrically, Snoop sounds refreshed. Um, Dre does doing this thing. I don't know who wrote Dre's lyrics. Um, but yeah, so overall it's good, man. But the conspiracy part, man, the fact that they're that I think that Snoop, maybe even Dre, is channeling Big, and you remember what Suge Knight said with the producer being all over the album, dancing all in the videos. Dre is all over the album. His name is on every track. But he threw a shot at Jay-Z, man, and we all know with the Do Say line, we all know that Jay recently has been in the news, and he's been accused of, the things he's been accused of, and he's denying these claims and these charges, these allegations. But my conspiracy is, what if, the powers that be said it's time to take down the gatekeepers? We already took down Puff, or we're trying to take him down, and now we're throwing these allegations at Jay. So Snoop, if you want to take that role, and Snoop is probably already one of the gatekeepers, but if you want to be in that light, because Jay has been shining for so long, throw a couple of shots at Jay, subliminals at Jay, and help us get rid of him, so to speak. And I could be reaching, but and more than likely I am reaching, but it's kind of ironic. He just says something about Dude saying he didn't have to say that about the brand, man. You know how rappers are and how sensitive rappers are, and him this could be out of competition and competitiveness as well, because Snoop has kind of always been looked over, and at least in my opinion, as one of the top MCs in rap. You got your J's, you got your Nas, you got the Bigs, you got the Pacs, and then go on and so forth. But Snoop has been kind of looked over throughout the years, so it could be him finally saying, hey man, I'm one of them ones too. And he kind of did say that in the interview on how about to say it is what it is, but it was Cameron's other show that he has, talking with Flea, I believe it's something called that, on another network that Cam has started. And he interviewed Snoop Dogg, and Snoop was basically saying like he had to, he's here to remind people that he's that dude still. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Of course, like, share, subscribe. Also, the album review is coming up for this particular album first. And I'm gonna jump into my review bag pretty heavy. I got a lot of albums, man. This album, that Kendrick album that recently dropped, that Ice Cube album. Then I'm gonna go back and do some albums that I just really enjoyed. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. Like I said before, when I reached my first 1,000 subscribers, I'll tell y'all the funny story about when I battled a young Lil Wayne. I was young as well, but older than him. And then I got a lot of stories about surrounding New Orleans rappers. Nothing that's gonna, I guess, shine any bad light on anybody, but just I've been around. So like, share, subscribe to the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about the new Missionary album by Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Be on the lookout for the album review on this particular album. And until the next video, peace.